What do you call a man with a spade on his head? Doug. What do you call a man without a spade on his head? Douglas. What do you call a man with a seagull on his head? Cliff. Okay. Thank you, Andrew Ormerod, for those horrible, horrible jokes. Today we're shaving with another soap from Chicago. Pistolville, Chicago. And this is from John Line. It's Kell's original. Handcrafted shaving soap. Ultra Aloe Blend, Arabian Spice. And you can read the ingredients. If you pause, you can see that. So this is a glycerin soap, glycerin based. So it's see-through. You can see the bottom. Can you? Yeah, you can't tell, can you? Very spicy. Smells like an hotel in Casablanca. Smells like the nightclub of the Hyatt in Casablanca. If you've ever been there. The brush is the Boar brush from Graydog with oak from Graydog's backyard. You can see it's a clever little angle at the bottom. Anyways, the risseur, le couteau de, no, what is it called? I can't remember in French, but anyway, it's a French razor, Sheffield steel, made in Thiers by Thiers Issard. Can you tell? A little bit of a beauty. Bone scales, but I can't remember. It's bovine scales, and this is the wolf and the sheep. 6/8. Beautiful. Got it new, or I got it unused. I believe the stallion likes this one. Wow. I've prepped by doing a proper wash of the face and then putting a lotion about 20 minutes before. It's a trick I learned from Drew at Knife to the Face. So cool. I'll put a bit of warm water on the brush. Just feels good. When cold, it's been soaking for an equal 20 minutes. So interesting. Very small jar. So we'll see if we can get anything on this. Boar brush is clearly very poor choice considering Graydog says you have to overload it and then load it some more. But we'll see. Oh, what a cool scent. What a cool scent. This soap had good reviews as well. I've never tried it before. I haven't seen anyone use Kell soaps from Chicago. Thank you, Howie57, for linking Robert Johnson's old tune, Sweet Home Chicago. Sweet Home Chicago, which Howie says I should listen to or sing while using the Sweet Comb Chicago soaps. So we won't be doing that, but anyway, this looks well loaded, but you never know. It's a Boar brush, which apparently you have to overload and then load some more, plus it's a soap. That's gotta be enough. That's gotta be enough, and if it isn't, we go back to the puck. Yeah, speaking of puck, like a TV news host all on my lunch. So this sports team, Washington Redskins, I don't know, they play rugby or something in America, they are changing their name. I haven't seen what they'll change it to, but they're going to replace Redskins, which apparently is offensive, to something else. I haven't heard. Oh, what a cool scent! Very spicy. I haven't heard what they're going to change it to, and this is spread a bit. So it's spread to my hockey team, who's called Frölunda Indians. God knows why. Well, there is a story, but it's daft. It's like in the 60s and 70s, my team wasn't the best, but they were pretty wild, pretty violent as well. The game was supposed to be all speed and so forth. So jokingly, we were called the Wild West, and apparently that's where the Indian thing came from. Not too long ago, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. So we haven't been called Indians forever and ever. But there is a fair bit of pressure to change the name. We don't have any Indians in Sweden, of course, or very few. The only ones I know are from South America. But there's pressure of correctness, etc. So they haven't said they're going to change the name, my club, but they've said, well, when asked, they've said, well, we don't live under a rock, so obviously we're contemplating it. So we'll see if they do, but I don't know. What do you change it to? And the songs and everything? It's tricky. But you can't very well call it Frölunda Native American Hockey Club, can you? I'm sure that's an old joke in the US. But it's, you start thinking, what the heck do you call it? One suggestion was fish cleaners, because people from Göteborg, where the team is from, are the joke is we're all fish cleaners, because the city grew up poor, living on the fishing industry basically. So the joke is, and I even have a t-shirt that says everybody cleans fish in Göteborg. Alla rensar fisk i Göteborg. So we could be called Frölunda Fiskerensarna. Sorry about the Swedish. The soap is behaving very nicely, very nicely. But that's just fun. We're not going to be called that. So it's a big thing. The nickname is a bit new in Sweden, and it's hockey teams, not the football, the hockey teams, all of them, or not all of them, but a lot of them have nicknames, because the NHL is the inspiration, right? So, and the songs and the slogans and the jerseys and the scarves, and it's a big change. We'll see what happens. What are Redskins fans saying about it in America? Is it controversial? I haven't followed the news in America. I guess some people are pissed off. Some think it's important. It's more relevant in the US because of history and so forth. And the fact that there is a non-insignificant minority of Native Americans. Well, there used to be a lot more, but things happened, right? Hence the issue. Okay, Thiers Issard. Isn't that pretty? You've seen it before. Okay, here we go. feel some tingling in my skin. Not unpleasant, but it might be a reaction to the soap. We'll see. Very nice and slick. Very easy to build the lather. Yeah. My wife purchased a cupboard on impulse. Big, heavy, old thing. Yeah, we gotta have that. Okay. Will it fit in the cart? I don't know, we can try. So it did fit in the cart, just barely. So all day I've been carrying and driving and carrying and so forth, this damn cupboard. But it turned out really well. That's a nice lather. It is. You know, the feeling in the skin is sort of spicy. I don't think it's negative. I've only ever used one glycerin-based soap that I can remember, and that was Taylor of Old Bond Street, Diamond, Platinum, what is it called? It's famous. Platinum or Diamond? Platinum. Or Diamond. I'm gonna Google that. It's ridiculous. Oh, it came off by itself. I didn't even have to hit the thing. So we're Googling Taylor Swift of Old Bond Street Platinum. There you go. Platinum for a platinum blonde. So yeah, and what did I like about that? So I haven't used it in a year. I think maybe I had some tingling from that as well. So could that be the glycerin? I actually don't feel it anymore. You know what it could be? It could be having, getting quite a bit of sun today in between carrying cupboards. And that dries the skin out and it makes it a bit sensitive. I don't feel it anymore. Soap's gone, I don't feel it anymore. And it wasn't all that unpleasant. It was spicy. It's a very slick soap. It's a very slick soap. But I wonder how the post shave will be. We'll see. Is glycerin famous for good or bad post shave, or does that depend on what else you have? Well, it is slick because that razor, as good as it is, as pretty as it is, it provides a bit of resistance. So the old Boar brush, it's nice and soft because it was broken in. Thank you for even more advice on how to break in a Boar brush. Watch comments on 2 videos ago when I used the Boar brush for the first time. Was it? Yeah, okay. A few videos ago anyway. Lots of different methods. Most exotic was Flash Boredom, who claims he seriously starts off with a combination of tomato ketchup and Coca-Cola, 50-50, for a while, and then washes it out, keeps it in the fridge for a day, and then uses dog or cat shampoo. You can choose. Interesting. Okay, against the grain. Oh, I can't see. It's so shiny. But I was thinking, instead of making Boar brushes that you have to break in, wouldn't it be better just to use an old pig? Well, I'm convinced I need to go through the excruciating experience of breaking in a boar from beginning, from a piglet. Huh. Great. Always tricky to get around the OCs. I can't remember what OC stands for. Oral, orbital, and then some Greek, Latin. Very nice. Very nice. Who says very nice? I'll give you a clue, it's from Kazakhstan. So how many people do you know from Kazakhstan? Maybe many. Maybe you're from Kazakhstan. Well, this man is from Kazakhstan. He's also from Staines. Have you ever been to Staines? This is working really well today. I'm not always impressed by this razor, but today she's doing well. Or he is. It's a he, I think. I've got a razor on the way from Matti Lindholm. Can you guess what it is? What does Matti like to play with? Beautiful. Bellissimo. I feel like going slow. I feel like this should be a really good shave. A really good shave. And in good lies not speed. You don't have to take longer than you have to. But taking it easy is nice. Yeah, just imagine Dave Carr doing a shave in 7 minutes. That's relaxing. When Dave does that, he almost falls asleep, which is dangerous with a straight razor. Wee. Oh, yesterday was 14 juillet, the National Day of France. I think celebrations were a bit different than usual, because it's usually a big parade and so on. We're doing very well. Let's see. Let's have a look. Maybe we do pickups, maybe not. And if we do, it's going to be le pickup. Oh, it's a good shave. I'm gonna do pickups anyway. The tingling went away. I didn't feel it at all on the second pass. I don't think it's the soap. I don't know. I don't think it is. Now it's just pleasant and very nice and soft. Soft soap. Soft and creamy. And a great scent. It reminds me of different things. I don't know if maybe in a shaving soap somewhere, but more so in, exclusive other soaps. It does smell like the Hyatt in Casablanca. Fantastic. The nightclub, incidentally, is called, I'm not joking, the Black Hole. Or it used to be, long time ago. We don't go there anymore. Morocco is fantastic. Casablanca, Marrakesh. Cool places. Cool places. If you're with the right people, which I was. The people who went to school with the king. Some countries that's important. We go through the airport, I think I might have told you this before, and no security, just not good. But when you're young and easily impressed, pretty cool. And being over there would be the only times when I literally went from the clubs to the airplane in the morning. That's stuff you can do when you're young and think you're immortal. Then you grow up and realize you're not. I'm gonna rinse and I'll come back. That was good. That was the best shave I've had in quite a while. The razor performed beautifully, and the brush was awesome. It's going to be John Line aftershave treatment. Thiers unscented. This is good stuff. My skin feels really good. I was impressed by that soap. Really good performance, easy to use, and it's rare that a soap takes you back to a whole different country, a whole different city, and your youth. Well, sort of. Casablanca, Dar Beida in Arabic, which means the same thing. White house, white building. You know what I know is going to go well with this? It's the old Stetson. That goes well with quite a few things. So this is sweeter than the soap, but it's a good fit. It's a good mix. This is a soap where if there was an aftershave, and maybe there is, I'd bloody well get it. Kell's original ultra aloe blend, Arabian spice, glycerin soap, really good. Cool stuff. There was one thing I was thinking of while rinsing. I was talking to my neighbor today, and he had his 2 young grandchildren over for a night without the parents, and he was worn out. One's 5 and very energetic, and one's in diapers. So we started talking. I realized that at that time, in my case, many years ago, I would wear my jeans out on the knees, so that's where they started to break first. Now, and I'm not joking, I wear the jeans out on the bottom while sitting down. Sad and comforting at the same time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Hope you're gonna have a good end to the week and a good weekend. Well, I may see you before, but appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much, and stay sharp.